Welcome to ATP. Today, I'm going to show you why you might consider moving to the Philippines and how much money you can save here. Having lived the last 5 years in Thailand and now living in the Philippines, I wanted to share with you what I've discovered about the cost of living here. And though it is considered a developing country, you can live quite comfortably. Thinking Thailand was a good bargain compared to America, I'm finding that the Philippine cost of living is about 15 to 20% less than Thailand, which is amazing. And overall, the cost of living in the Philippines compared to America is about 70% less. This video will give you cost details of housing, utilities, transportation, food, and medical. If you are thinking about moving to the Philippines, I believe you will find this information most helpful. In the description box below, I've listed many links that will help you guide your way into the Philippines. As the old saying goes, location, location, location drives price. You'll find an array of living accommodations to include flats, condos, townhomes, and even houses, whether you are in Luzon, Visaya, or Mindanao. I'm in Naga City in a gated community about 25 kilometers south of Cebu City and renting a 3-bedroom, 60 square plus meter townhome for about $225 per month, and consider this an absolute bargain. On the low end of housing costs, you'll find pricing about 12,000 to 20,000 peso or $211 to $352 a month. While on the high end, you can find pricing around 20,000 to 30,000 plus, or $352 to $528. But obviously, the sky's the limit. Here's what you might find for utility costs. Electric bills on the low end will cost about 3,000 to 5,000 peso, or $52 to $88 a month. While on the high end, electric bills are about 5,000 to 8,000 peso, or $88 to $140 a month. Water bills on the low end will cost about 200 peso, or $3.50 a month. And on the high end, water bills are about 800 peso, or $14 a month. Wi-Fi bills on the low end will cost about 1,200 peso, or $21 a month. And on the high end, Wi-Fi bills are about 1,800 peso, or $31 a month. Cellular bills on the low end will cost about 1,000 peso, or $17 a month. And on the high end, cellular bills are about 2,000 peso, or $35 a month. There are many modes of transportation in the Philippines, providing ways to travel around without the need to buy a car or motorcycle, or you could buy a used vehicle to meet your needs. To give you an idea of new vehicle pricing here in the Philippines and associated insurance costs, I've included this information on compact, mid-size, and sport utility vehicles, as well as new pricing for lower cc motorcycles and insurance costs. Obviously, pricing is not absolute, and there are different models and current price adjustments. The new car price for a Toyota Wigo is around 700,000 peso, or $12,325, with an annual insurance coverage price of 30,000 peso, or $528. The new Toyota Veloz price is around 1,300,000 peso, or $22,890, with an annual insurance coverage price of around 45,000 peso, or $792. And the new Toyota Fortuner price is around 2,200,000 peso, or $38,737, with an annual insurance coverage price of around 60,000 peso, or $1,056. A new Honda Click 125i price is around 80,900 peso or $1,424, with an annual insurance coverage price of around 4,500 peso or $80. And the new Honda ADV 160 price is 164,900 peso or $2,903, with an annual insurance coverage price of 8,500 peso or $150. If you were to fuel your vehicle with 95 premium at the current fuel prices, 8 liters in your scooter would cost 535 peso or $9.45. And if you filled up your car with 40 liters, it would cost you 2,678 peso or $47.25. You'll find all your grocery needs among what I consider the big three: Robinsons, SM or Save More, and Metro. And along with their grocery segment, they also offer retail products from clothing, furniture, electronics, appliances, and more. A fourth retailer with membership is S&R, which I really like, and offers bulk products to include Western items at discounted prices, with 22 locations and a business model like Costco in America. If you're lucky enough to be around one, check them out. SM Seaside, SM Supermarket. We're gonna go inside, do some price checks, give you an idea. You'll find milk not in the refrigerated area, but on the shelf. 1,000 milliliters non-fat is 109 peso, $1.90. Big loaf of wheat bread, 79, $1.40. 1 dozen eggs, 105 peso, $1.85. Palm cooking oil, 129 peso, $2.25. Ribeyes are 562 peso a kilo, $9.95. Blue marlin, 680 peso a kilo, $12. Nice size shrimp, 580 peso a kilo, $10.25. Nice sweet corn, 67 peso, $1.20. Package of 4 Fuji apples, 105 peso, $1.85. Cauliflower, 146 peso, $2.58 US. Lettuce is 37 peso, 65 cents. Chooks rotisserie chicken, 300 peso, $5.30. Needing a replacement part for your condo or home, maybe a few tools to do a quick repair, you'll find Ace Hardware here in the Philippines. If you need some hand tools or power tools, Belmont Hardware is a place to go. Great selection on power tools. Power generation systems from small to industrial. Any kind of power tool you need, Belmont has it. Stop in, take a look. 4-piece screwdriver set, $379, $6.70. 3-piece plier set, 589 peso, $10.40. 12-piece hex wrench set, 599 peso, $10.60. Stanley adjustable wrench, 489 peso, $8.65. There are many health insurance providers to pick from, all offering different packages to suit any client. AXA, Cigna, and PhilHealth, just to name a few. But firstly, determine what your needs are and how much you are willing to spend. Health insurance factors to consider that impact policy costs are age, Age is a factor on how much you will need to pay for your insurance plan. Pre-existing conditions. If you show no pre-existing disease or health problems, your health insurance cost will be significantly lower. Maximum coverage or benefit. Insurance companies provide different annual limits reflecting the insurance plan you pick. Emergency services. This coverage can be applied when you need immediate care in the event of an accident. Co-insurance. This is generally expressed as a percentage that you will have to pay once a deductible has reached its limit. And inpatient and outpatient treatment. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, many insurance companies revise their policies to reflect the situation. Many of the health insurance companies offer a minimum of 3 plans, from very basic coverage to full coverage, which are basic level, extended level, and comprehensive level. With so many factors involved in health insurance, the following costs are ballpark figures and obviously could be much different for 2 individuals of the same age. Use this information as a guide only, and certainly get several quotes to see what best fits your situation. I put a link in the video description box of an article published by psa.gov.ph that will provide you some very informative health insurance information. For age group 50 to 60 years of age, annual premiums can range from 55 to 170,000 peso, or $1,000 to $3,000. For age group 60 to 70 years of age, annual premiums can range from 110 to 450,000 peso, or $2,000 to $8,000. And for age group 70 plus, many health insurance companies consider the individual too much of a high risk and will not provide coverage, but those that do, the offered plans become unaffordable for most. Following are the average costs for emergency room, minor medical, outpatient. ER fee costs are about 1,000 to 3,000 peso, or $17 to $53. Doctor's fees are about 1,000 to 2,000 peso, or $17 to $35. Lab fees are about 2,000 to 5,000 peso, or $35 to $88. And medication fees are about 1,000 to 3,000 peso, or $17 to $53. Following are the average costs for emergency room and patient admission. ER fee costs are about 3,000 to 5,000 peso, or $53 to $88. Doctor's fees are about 2,000 to 4,000 peso, or $35 to $70. Lab fees and medications are about 5,000 to 10,000 peso, or $88 to $176. Semi-private nightly room fees are about 1,000 to 10,000 peso, or $17 to $176 a night. Following are the average costs for dental care. Cleaning fees are about 1,000 to 3,000 peso, or $17 to $53. Tooth filling fees are about 1,000 peso, or $17. Tooth extraction fees are about 2,000 to 5,000 peso, or $35 to $88. And implant and crown fees per tooth are about 50,000 to 100,000 peso, or $883 to $1,766. Jollibee's 2-piece chicken dinner, rice and a drink, 190 peso, $3.29. KFC's 2-piece chicken dinner with mashed potatoes and a drink, 250 peso, $4.41. Domino's 4-slice pepperoni, 169 peso. $2.98. I hope the information in this video was helpful, and if so, please share and subscribe if you have not already become an ATP follower. I can tell you from firsthand experience that living in the Philippines will afford you the opportunity to travel and have fun while saving money doing it. And your pension will go much further here than in most other countries. With close to 40,000 Americans as well as other expats living here, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the Philippines. If you have time, drop a comment, much appreciated. Thanks, and have a great day.